มันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme สวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme พบกันทุกวันเสาร์ตั้งแต่ 10 โมงเช้าถึงเที่ยงวันทางช่อง 7 HD ครับวันนี้ครับท่านผู้ชมเรามีทั้งหมด 7 คู่ที่จะขึ้นมาชกบนเวทีนี้ครับรับรองความมันไปตลอด 2 ชั่วโมงนี้กับมวย 3 ยกโดยที่มีนักกีฬาที่มาจากประเทศออสเตรเลียอิหร่านอังกฤษสเปนฝรั่งเศสอุซเบกิสถานสหรัฐอเมริกาประเทศโปแลนด์และประเทศไทยอีกด้วยครับคู่เอกในวันนี้ครับจะเป็นคู่ที่6ช็อกครูซออติคอลพบกับฉัตรเพชรโรงเรียนกีฬาลำปางในพิกัดน้ำหนัก71 กิโลกรัมLadies and gentlemen, we have a total of 7 fights lined up for you, all exciting 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, with fighters from Australia, Iran, England, Spain, France, Uzbekistan, the United States of America, Poland, and of course Thailand. Our main event will be the 6th bout of the day as Shokruz Ortikov takes on Chatpet Rongrien Gila Lampang at 71 kilograms. For those of you who'd like to listen to commentary in English, you can do so by changing the language on your remote on channel 7 HD or tune into our YouTube channel at Fairtex Fight สำหรับท่านใดที่อยากจะชมออนไลน์ครับเรามีอยู่ 3 ช่องทางด้วยกันครับ Facebook TikTok และ YouTube ครับช่อง Terror Digital และช่อง Fairtex Fight ครับนั่นคือคู่มวยสำหรับวันนี้นะครับส่วนของมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Road to One Thailand Season 3 Presented by Chihiro Rustech 2 in 1เราได้ผู้เข้ารอบตัดเชือกแล้วครับครบทั้ง 3 รุ่นเรามาทบทวนกันครับว่ามีใครบ้างมวยไทยชายรุ่น 54 กิโลกรัมพญาครุฑเสือจันทกมวยไทยหลิวจุนเชาเพชรน้ำงามสจโอพิจโนโลกดาราโซบิโรฟนะครับส่วนของมวยไทยหญิงครับรุ่น 56.5 กิโลกรัมกาเบรียล มารามเบียงคา โซซาเพชรวาริน แฟร์แท็กซ์และซาร่า โชคุฮิส่วนของมวยไทยรุ่น 64 กิโลกรัมของผู้ชายครับฟ้าพิชิตลูกบุญมีสุไมพีเคแสนใจมวยไทยยิมยอก้าวไกล แฟร์แท็กซ์และคัมภีร์เทวดาสิทธิกุลครับผู้ชนะในแต่ละรุ่นจะได้รับสัญญากับวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพมูลค่า 3.3 ล้านบาทนะครับสามารถติดตามรอบตัดเชือกได้ตั้งแต่วันเสาร์หน้าวันที่ 26 ตุลาคมนี้ครับเอาละครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่เปิดเวทีครับนักมวยจากประเทศอิหร่านพบกับนักมวยจากประเทศออสเตรเลียพิกัดน้ำหนัก 62 กิโลกรัมJoin us after the break with our opening bout in Muay Thai at 62 kilograms as a fighter from Iran takes on a fighter from Australia. Don't go anywhere.
Chihiro Rustech 2 in 1สีเคลือบกันสนิมในตัว
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme, here from the world-famous Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. Our opening bout in Muay Thai. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Seedapazol Soluki.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Fairtex Fight right here at Lumpinee Stadium. I myself, Joe Comerford, is calling the fights with
Douglas Malagon.
But for now, our first bout of the morning, coming into the black ring, the black corner, would you rather, is Seedapazol Soluki from Iran, age 21, standing at 175 centimeters tall, with a fight record of 10 fights, 8 wins, 2 losses. His last fight, yet a win over Lumpinee Kwai Lukpo Payasua, right here on Fairtex Fight. So looking forward to this fight card this morning, quite a lot of international talent on display this morning, coming from Australia, Iran, Poland, England, France, Spain, and of course, you have it, Thailand as well. This is what I love.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Kian, winner Muay Thai.
And making his way into the red corner today is Kian out of Winner Muay Thai. He is 21 years old. Kian stands at 178 centimeters. He's got 10 fights to his record, 7 wins and 3 losses. He is born in Werribee, Australia. He's a kicker. He's fought a bit on a lot of big promotions back in Australia. I think Kian is making his Lumpinee debut today, trying to make a statement here at the legendary stadium.
Now, Kian is trained by Hippie Noi Singmanee, who is the son of Hippie Singmanee and nephew of Kompayak, who are both Lumpinee Stadium champions. Now, Hippie Noi is a trainer over at a gym called Gladiator Muay Thai from Melbourne, where Kian trains out of in Australia, but training out of Winner Muay Thai, headed by Tam Sikyadong, who is a very, very prestigious fighter. I think he won a world title on Rebellion years ago against Sam Bark, where Kian has fought himself on Rebellion. So we'll throw it over to Mark Abbott.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่แรกในวันนี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 62 กิโลกรัม 3 ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 62 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 62 กิโลกรัม สูง 175, weighing in at 62 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall, มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน From Iran, this is Seedapazol Soluki. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 62 กิโลกรัม สูง 178, weighing in at 62 kilograms, standing 178 centimeters tall, มาจากประเทศออสเตรเลีย From Australia, this is Kian, winner Muay Thai. And your referee, Nayamon Chai Wisumle.
Here we are with the tail of the tape. Kian, winner Muay Thai from Australia, taking on Seedapazol Soluki from Iran. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds of Muay Thai action right here at Lumpinee Stadium, the home of Muay Thai, the heart of Bangkok, Thailand, the motherland of the art of 8 limbs. The Excited for this one. Opening bout. And of course, fellow countryman Keon representing Australia. We've got to be careful not to be biased in this one for sure, Doug.
The Aussies definitely have a heavy presence here. Not only on Fairtex Fight, but obviously in Thailand. Keon starting off good, utilizing that teep. Saeed with some heavy low kicks to start this first round, and Keon answering back.
Saeed coming in with that fairly common Iranian style, relying on the heavy hands, going to the low kick, moving around like a kickboxer. The Iranian fighters tending to come a bit more from the kickboxing background, but doing fairly well in the world of Muay Thai over the last couple of years with the high volume of Iranian fighters over here in Thailand. I think we've mentioned it before, there's probably not an entertainment card without a single Iranian fighter. So definitely looking forward to seeing what Saeed brings in this first round. And I'll tell you what, he's bringing the heavy hands. It definitely means business.
Definitely means business, Joe, but Keon doing, I think, a pretty good job so far, kind of nullifying that aggressive forward style, opting for this clinch work here. I think that's a smart choice. We can find a way to land some knees and some elbows. That might be the play.
I was talking to Keon backstage and I was asking him about his style. He was saying he's much more of a kicker, but I think coming into this fight he's employing the right strategy here, just clinching up and not staying in that trading distance with Saeed. It's not where you want to be with a heavy puncher like that. Just walk forward and break them down. Just needs to get the long guard going a little bit more and step up knees. Nice underhook position there inside the clinch.
Yeah, I'd like to see Keon maybe set up with a jab as he marches in to try to open up those knees. Open up some nice walking knees. Saeed still launching these heavy hands, unleashing a bit of a flurry on Keon here, but Keon tying him up again in the corner as they break in the clinch again.
Nice right hand there from Keon, continuing to march forward. Head movement as Saeed takes him to the canvas. Saeed's doing a good job of utilising those teeps defensively. There's been a few moments where he's teep to the face and teep to the body. That is the end of round one. So we'll go and have a look at the replays in just a second. What would you be telling Saeed in the corner? I mean, you're an active fighter. It's been a while since I've had my last scrap, but what would you be telling Saeed in his corner?
Yeah, I think Saeed's doing a good job so far in this first round, opening bout of the day, letting his hands go. I think that's, like you were saying, remnants of classic Iranian kickboxing style. He needs to stay on that, maybe find a way to find some better openings, land some better power shots there. But overall, great pressure. Really frustrating Keon here, you can see, with a flurry of punching and heavy hands. We'll see if Keon can answer back with more of those knees in the clinch. Maybe some elbows, I think, would be a good call from Keon.
So here we are coming into the second round of action. Keon taking on Saeed from Iran. I think Saeed needs to, Keon needs to shut Saeed down here with forward pressure. Just smother him inside the clinch, not allow him to fire off those heavy punches. As we saw in those replays about 40 seconds ago, they were incredibly frustrating. I've been up against a couple of heavy Iranian punches myself, and they do have a tendency to cut the angle. It can be frustrating when you come from a bit more of a Thai traditional style to go up against these lateral movers. with these heavy punch combinations, but he's doing the right job now, and it looks like he's breaking him down in the clinch. A telltale sign of breaking somebody's posture is when they put their arm across to guard their body. It means they're not that adept inside the clinch.
Yeah, I don't think he's liking those knees inside the clinch there, Joe. Keon needs to really find a home with those knees. Continue to tie up Saeed there in the clinch and not let him fire off those hands. As long as he can do that, I think he can find a way to put the pressure on Saeed there and score some points. Just missing with the elbows there. Here we go, tying up again into the ropes. Keon landing some more knees.
Keon doing a good job of reshifting his position there and offloading the knees. Just pulling his hips out and driving up. But I'd like to see him just march forward, set it up with a kick or a skip in, and just lock on with Saeed, because it is causing Saeed a lot of problems here. Beautiful redirection of that arm, pushing up and then trying to set up the kick.
Now Saeed's still throwing, but he does look a bit more frustrated, Joe. Ooh, big body shot there, as we see from Keon, as he ties up again in the clinch, going for more knees.
And those big knees have paid dividends on the body of Saeed. He's not liking it indeed. He's got him in a good position here in side control to set up an elbow. Beautiful work here from Keon, marching forward.
He looks a lot more confident now, Joe.
Very reminiscent of Toby the Weapon Smith here, channeling the inner spirit of the weapon, marching forward and just going pedal to the metal, grabbing on and driving those knees in to the home where they want to find it.
Ooh, Saeed really on his bicycle. He's backpedaling heavy, not really able to land. Drops him with another beautiful knee.
Will Saeed get up for the 8 count? Will he be able to see the end of the round? 5 seconds left. He may just survive here. And saved by the bell.
All the spinning stuff at the end of the round there, Joe. So amazing second round there. A lot more action than the first. Looks like somebody may not be getting excuse me. So as we look at these replays here, Keon landing these beautiful knees, dropping Saeed in the corner there. Keon marching forward through that second round, dominating there. Let's see if Saeed can come out in this final round and score some points back against Keon, but the momentum is surely to the Australian as we head into the final round of this first bout of the morning.
So here we are coming into the third and final round of action here. Very good opening bout, some heavy punches there starting off there from Saeed. Still moving away. Oh, beautiful head kick to set up the left knee from Keon. Does he smell blood in the water here? Like a great white from the Western Cape of Australia.
He's definitely in shark mode right now, Joe. Saeed not looking like he's in too good a shape. Still throwing bombs though, landing a hard right cross. On Keon, he needs to keep his guard up as he's marching forward looking for those knees.
Needs to keep those hands up. Beautiful head movement there from Keon. And there it is, the big left knee. And you can definitely hear, you can see Saeed is not liking that left knee, taking a lot of damage to the body.
Yes, Saeed still throwing heavy shots, but not quite landing. Ooh, nice uppercut though there. I may have spoken too early. Keon tying him up again, going back to what's working for him. Ooh, dropping some elbows there. I'd like to see a bit more of that. as we go into the second half of this final round, Joe.
And there you go. That telltale sign again that the left knee has been working. He keeps guarding. So he keeps guarding his midsection with that right arm. And I think it's only... And there it is again. Another 8 count.
Beautiful work by Keon. Marching forward, kneeing his way to a knockout victory. Beautiful performance from the Australians' debut here at Lumpinee Stadium on Fairtex Fight. Amazing first fight of the morning.
What a way to set the standard for this morning. Look at that big right hand goes down and then drags down on the head and delivers the final punishment that saw Keon get the victory via KO. Beautiful work there from our Australian warrior. So let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 3, we have a winner by knockout in the red corner, Kian, winner Muay Thai. Congratulations to Kian there, picking up the first victory of the day here at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมเราจะพักกันสักครู่ช่วงหน้าพบกับคู่ต่อไปครับเป็นคู่มวยหญิงพิกัดน้ำหนัก 49 กิโลกรัม Join us after break for some female Muay Thai action at 49 kilograms. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Man Pan Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme here from the iconic Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok Thailand ผ่านไปแล้วครับคู่แรกเคียนวินเนอร์มวยไทยชนะน็อกในยกที่ 3 ครับส่วนของคู่ต่อไปครับเป็นคู่มวยหญิง We now move on to the second bout of the day in female Muay Thai in the black corner let's bring out Maka Sit Thailand
Coming in to the black corner is Maka Sit Thailand, hailing all the way from Spain, 22 years of age, 158 centimeters tall, with a fight record of 10 fights, 7 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. So, a couple of things to note here about Maka. Now, she's been fighting a fair bit up on the Chiang Mai circuit, which is a fairly good circuit for female athletes to stay active up there. There's a lot of opportunities for females to stay active, fight pretty much twice, 2-3 times a month up there. Coming from a very good gym, Sit Thailand, to fight fairly well on the traditional 5-round Muay Thai circuit. Now, I was asking her backstage about what motivates her to fight. The defining factor for her is just to be better than today.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Shannon Kelly.
Walking into the red corner is Shannon Kelly out of the United Kingdom. Shannon's 31 years old. She stands at 155 centimeters. She's got 31 fights to her record, 21 wins, 8 losses, and 2 draws. Shannon's a puncher and a kicker. Now, I know she also lived in Chiang Mai for a number of years. She's currently training out in Samui at Lamai Muay Thai. I know she's a former British champion on Muay Thai Grand Prix. I think recently she's been fighting in Samui, looking to make a statement as she comes here to Lumpinee Stadium, the mecca of Muay Thai, as they say. Should be a really exciting second bout here this morning.
As our last fight really set the pace. Let's see if Shannon and Maka Sit Thailand can continue the action over 3 rounds of Muay Thai right here at Lumpinee Stadium.
ตามชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 49 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 49 kilograms scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 49 กิโลกรัม สูง 158 weighing in at 49 kilograms standing 158 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศสเปน from Spain Maka Sit Thailand แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 49 กิโลกรัม สูง 155 weighing in at 49 kilograms standing 155 centimeters tall มาจากสหราชอาณาจักร from the United Kingdom Shannon Kelly and your referee แพรพลอยเดชชินบัญชร
Here's the tail of the tape, Shannon Kelly from Lamai Muay Thai taking on Maka Sit Thailand from Spain.
You listen to me.
A rivalry that goes back through the ages. The UK taking on Spain over 3 rounds of Muay Thai action right here at Lumpinee Stadium, the home of Muay Thai.
Maka straight out the gates, standing her ground. walking forward, bit of pressure.
It'll be interesting to see if Maka employs her Muay Khao strategy here. She was saying backstage that she loves to just lock on and drive the knees into her opponent's belly. Looks like we were starting to see that a few moments ago, testing out the clinch, but nice handiwork going to the body with that body hook. But nice high guard there from Shannon Kelly, former British champion.
Maka looking strong against the ropes in the clinch there, landing some more knees, putting the hands together with it. Shannon, though, going tit for tat with the Spaniard. This looks to be a battle right out of the gates in the first round here, Joe.
I mean, it's turning into a nice kick to clinch battle here, straight into close range, and that's what I love to see. Big driving knees into the side, good side control. I mean, her gym in England, Diablo Muay Thai, are known for their clinch prowess. Sliding in with the elbow inside the clinch there from Shannon Kelly, driving those stabbing knees into the mid-frame of Maka.
Shannon getting a bit of momentum back at the second part of this first round. Beautiful right cross, landing. Nice elbow over the top there from Maka. These two are trading shots. It is a work of art to see.
And this is what we love to see, is these ongoing clinch battles and the referee not breaking them apart, letting it go, staying active. Beautiful work from both our female athletes this morning. Dragging the head down, setting it up for the elbow. Beautiful range control there from Shannon Kelly.
They are winging these elbows. I do love how, exactly, Joe, tying up in the clinch, but being active. Beautiful display of authentic Muay Thai technique here, which is what you want to see at Lumpinee Stadium.
I mean, in terms of entertainment cards, it's not often that we get to see such high-paced clinch action. Normally, it tends to be on the outside looking for the heavy hands, but really turning it up inside the close quarter combat here.
Yeah, the experience of these two is really showing through this first round here, Joe. This is great.
Beautiful knee block there from Maka, and that is the end of round number one. What a round to set this fight off. Absolutely electric inside the clinch there. Knee after knee, elbow after elbow, elbow after elbow. Let's go and have a look at the replays.
Ooh, and there you see Maka starting out with the heavy hands. But Shannon answering back, missing with the teeth there. Maka hammering away again, following up with the knees, putting it together. Beautiful combinations there. That's what you want to see. And here's what you were saying, Joe, with the clinch. Just an absolute brawl in there, but technical as all.
Beautiful side teeps there from Shannon Kelly, straight up to the gym. Very reminiscent of Samart Hayakarun from a golden era legend. That beautiful side teep straight upstairs. So let's go and see what round number two brings us. I'm expecting more action on the inside of the clinch. I tell you what, I'm on the edge of my seat for this one. Round number two.
And here we go, right back to it. These ladies start firing off. Right back to the elbows. I'd like to see a bit more kicks in there, and there it is. Shannon letting off some kicks. You can see in her corner is the legend himself, Guanar. Quite a kicker himself. I'd like to see her let loose a few of those kicks. Score some good points here.
It looks like round two is turning into a kick battle, but back inside the clinch. That great redirection there from Shannon Kelly. But back on the outside we go. You can see Maka just trying to set it up to walk forward to get the upper hand on the inside.
Shannon looking like she's trying to utilize a bit more movement in and out there. which I think she would be smart to do. Tying up again, though. Are they in the clinch? Throwing elbows again.
Great plum position to be in, just dragging down on that head of Maka. But again, turning into a great kick battle on the outside. Both these female athletes just have it all. The punches, the elbows, the knees, complete packages. Really love watching this fight unfold here.
Yeah, really well-rounded. It is the art of 8 limbs, as they say. You've got to utilize all these weapons to get that effective scoring.
A great application of the long guard there from Shannon Kelly, just to put the arm out, extend it to get the entry inside the clinch. But again, Maka nullifying that clinch action with that side knee block. Back on the outside, straight punches there from Shannon Kelly, the UK superstar.
You can see her corner telling her, continue to throw those kicks. Now they tie up again. Back to the knees and elbows and heavy hands. Shannon back on the kicks. She's doing well out there.
And this is like coming to Lumpinee back in the old days with the active corners shouting after every strike. Beautiful to watch here. Back into, oh, and there's a big plum hook there from Maka, trying to drag down the head. Goes back side control.
Ooh, Shannon scoring again. Back to the hands. Man, both of these fighters have some gas tanks on them, Joe. We are 15 seconds down to the end of the second round. Oh, beautiful elbow in there in the clinch.
Phenomenal conditioning on both our athletes in center ring this morning. The dying seconds of this second round. Beautiful, beautiful Muay Thai action. And that is the end of round number 2. I'll tell you what, in terms of unofficial scorecards, very close to cut it.
Yeah, I don't know who's up on this one so far.
I would hate to be one of the judges for this one. Let's go and have a look at these replays. Beautiful leap in, stiff jab to go to the body and redirection there from Maka. Great ring control. I'll tell you what, the high volume from Shannon, just delivering every time. As I said, I would hate to be one of the judges for this.
Yeah, beautiful boxing as well to set up those left kicks. She's got the knees in there too, just missing without elbow, but posting up and creating that space too. Very technical, both fighters. Very technical here, Joe.
Very 50-50, and I'll tell you what, 50-50 in DJ Sanook's hair tone this morning. It looks like she's rooting for both fighters, going for Shannon with the red tints, and then also going for Maka with the black tints in her hair, setting the theme for today's second bout. Beautiful left kick to start off things from Shannon Kelly. Here we are for round number 3.
And they are throwing everything in this final round. I'm sure both of their corners probably telling them to go, go, go. You need to make it happen to take this fight here in the 3rd round.
Non-stop, high volume inside the clinch. And I'll tell you what, those knees from Shannon are definitely starting to play dividends there. Maka looking a bit more open mouth than she was in round number 2 and number 1.
Yeah, Shannon looking like she's got a bit more in the tank at the start of this 3rd round here, but Maka stalling against the ropes there as they go back into the clinch.
And I mean, Shannon has about 20 more fights over Maka, and sometimes the experience starts to shine through, but Maka not stopping here. Still got a lot left in the gas tank. Great palm over the top from Shannon inside the clinch to push that head back and try and break the frame of Maka. But she nullifies the clinch with that beautiful knee block again.
I think that was an elbow down to the thigh there against the ropes, Joe.
bit of Myanmar Muay Thai there from Maka.
Ooh, beautiful step out hook there as Maka marches in. Really controlling the distance. Shannon catching, answering back. Scoring a lot here in this first half of the third round, Joe.
And I'll tell you what, this is a testament to the development of Spanish and English Muay Thai right here on display at Lumpinee Stadium. Seen a huge rise in the development from Spain over the last couple of years. Of course, the fighters like Paul, who's in the corner of Maka, fighting extensively on the 5-round circuit. Of course, Xavi Gonzalez, one championship fighter. But also, Shannon coming from England. A lot of great fighters in Britain. Of course, Liam Harrison retiring recently. Back to the action here.
Yeah, Shannon looking pretty much in control here as we go to the end of this fight. Controlling the distance, scoring, evading, even content to clinch up and be active in the clinch there. Beautiful teeth, keeping Maka away from her. Switching stances into southpaw, throwing hooks. Wow, really good third round, Joe.
And that is the end of action for our second bout of the morning. What a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that one was for the books for sure. 3 rounds of clinch and kick action, playing out to be a very beautiful fight indeed.
Ooh, Shannon landing some beautiful knees there in the clinch. Maka not quite able to make it happen. Just missing on those short elbows there. Shannon looking pretty comfortable inside the clinch, especially in the end of this third round.
So we'll throw it over to MC Mark Abbott to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27. 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27. For the winner, in the red corner, Shannon Kelly. Congratulations to Shannon Kelly picking up the second victory here at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาคู่ต่อไปครับนักมวยจากประเทศอิหร่านปะทะนักมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 53 กิโลกรัม Join us after the break as a fighter from Iran takes on a fighter from Thailand at 53 kilograms. See you then.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme here from the one and only Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. We now move on to the third bout of the day in Muay Thai, 53 kilograms. In the black corner, let's bring out Jabbar Mosafari.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fairtex Fight right here at Lumpinee Stadium. Coming into the black corner for our third bout of the morning, representing Iran, Javad Muzaffari. 22 years of age, standing at 165 centimeters tall, with a fight record of 12 fights, 7 wins, and 5 losses. So his last 3 fights, his latest one, he had a loss on points against Haidang, win right here on Fairtex Fight. A win on points against Sa Sotia, Fairtex Fight as well. And lost on points against Farjalad Saw Dechapan, the heavy-handed Farjalad. So looking to see Javad redeem himself after a couple of losses, fighting out of Singbury Fight Club in Singbury Province, about an hour and a half out of Bangkok. Let's throw it over to MC Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Pet Song from Fairtex.
And making his way into the red corner is Pet Song Kong Fairtex. The youngster is 15 years old. He stands at a height of 170 centimeters. He's 15, but he's already got 41 fights, 33 wins, 8 losses. He likes his right punch and his right kick. His last few fights, he's had a loss by knockout against Sufan bin Raslan here on Fairtex Fight, but Pet Song Kong, a relatively new addition to Fairtex Training Center. He'll be looking to get some redemption after his last loss here, prove himself worthy to the famed Fairtex gym. Fairtex building legendary fighters over the last 50-odd years, the likes of Yatsum Klai, Jong Sanong Fairtex Stamp, Samila. So it should be an exciting third fight of this morning.
Interesting to note at the tender age of 15, already has 41 fights. Not uncommon for Thai athletes as they start fighting at the age of 6 or 5. The provincial
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 53 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 53 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 53 กิโลกรัม สูง 165 weighing in at 53 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน from Iran, Javad Muzaffari แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 53 กิโลกรัม สูง 170 weighing in at 53 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand เพชรสองคม Fairtex and your referee นาวากาศเอกแหลมทองมีศิริ
Here we are with the tail of the tape. Pet Songkom Fairtex from Thailand taking on Javad Muzaffari from Iran. Another Thailand versus Iran matchup for our third bout of the morning. Scheduled for 3 rounds of Muay Thai action. A big thank you to Fairtex Youth Sport Gear, supplying our athletes with their brilliant equipment. Like to get my hands on some of that. So here we are for round number 1.
Javad starting out looking pretty strong. Signature low kicks from the Iranian.
Eating a big right hand in the process. Surprised that didn't get counted as a knockdown.
Yeah, Mr. 40 fights, 15-year-old Pet seeming pretty cool, calm and collected here at the start of this fight.
Is that his official nickname, Mr. 41 Fights?
It might be now. He's looking pretty chill, though. I'm excited to see how this goes. Beautiful left kick there from Petsongkham.
He's definitely a cool customer here at Lumpinee Stadium. Very calm and collected for 15. I know when I was 15 I wouldn't have been that cool. I used to get anxious talking to girls, let alone trying to scrap in a fight at the world's most prestigious Muay Thai stadium.
Not looking, throwing a hard hook there, but maybe looking a little frustrated, maybe still in the feeling out process here as we go into the second half of this first round. Definitely not as chill as Petsongkham, but still looking very strong and dangerous.
He's very heavy on that back foot. Don't know if you've noticed, but Javad tends to stand very flat-footed on that back foot, making it hard to load up the energy into the right kick, relying very much on that lead left hook of his, looking for the knockout, that's for sure.
And I think Petsongkham may have figured out what you've seen with that footwork there, as he's been laying some pretty ferocious low kicks against Javad. Those will add up as the fight continues.
You can see Petsongkham just waiting for the chance to strike after that left hook is delivered, and just there misses the mark and replies with the counter. Beautiful work there from the very cerebral Petsongkham. Of course, only 15 years of age, and as Dougie called him, Mr. 41 Fights.
The jab there from Petsongkham as he eats a low kick but doesn't seem too bothered as he fires back lightning fast.
And a little bit of a contentious sweep there, underhooking the back foot. My opinion, considered a foul, but I don't think the referee saw it. That is the end of round number one. You can't actually hook with your heel in Muay Thai. It's considered a foul. But let's go and have a look at the replay, sir. What do you think you would be telling Javad in the corner there?
I do like the energy from Javad, a bit cheeky. He's throwing those left hooks. I think he's just got to find a way to open him up. Maybe, as you were saying, the footwork maybe hindering him with the timing, but they're almost there, just missing. And they do seem like they have power. If he could follow, there you see again, I do like the way that he's setting it up in combinations with the low kick, because that will open that left hook back up. And Petsongkham did lose his last fight by knockout, so as the fight continues, we'll see if Javad can find a home for that left hook, Joe.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I think he needs to set it up a little bit more. He tends to shoot from the hip there and telegraph that big left hook. You know, if Petsongkham could continue to read it, might be able to time a beautiful knee to the midsection as he was doing in the first round, or time that right hand again that dropped Javad in the first round. So let's see what round two brings us. Oh, whopping right kick there from Petsongkham, Mr. 41.
He is whipping those kicks, Joe. Mr. 41 Fights has definitely figured out his kicking technique by now at the young age of 15. Just missing with that elbow. Javad's still looking dangerous with that hook.
Yeah, Captain Hook in full effect here. Really trying to take the head off of Petsongkham. Looking ever dangerous here, but eating a big kick up onto the arms in the process. Looking to take the power out of that right hand of Javad with that big left kick straight up onto the arms.
And there's another just chopping low kick.
Throwing everything but the kitchen sink there in that last exchange. flailing for the fences, would you rather?
Definitely not as much action as our previous bout, but these two throwing with the worst of intentions, Joe. Just as exciting for sure.
Nothing but bad intent here in center ring. All the power thrown behind every single shot. I mean, in terms of volume, not that high, but a lot of power thrown by these single shots here. Like to see Petsongkom set it up a little bit more instead of relying on the counter.
Ooh, and there's another left kick by Petsongkom. Just landing with the elbow, but Java letting off a flurry there as they head into the ropes and tie up, which is exactly what Petsongkom's going to want to do in that situation so that he can go right back to just smashing his shin into the forearms of Javad.
To be honest, I think Petsongkom is doing a fantastic job of just sitting on that back foot and relying on the left kick. Sometimes against heavy punches, that's all you need to do is just sit and wait and bait and score with that big left kick. And I tell you what, it's paying dividends here, scoring straight up onto the power arm of Javad. A really underutilized strategy is scoring that big kick upstairs onto the arms to take out the punching power. A big swing and a miss and a slip there from Petsongkom.
Yeah, you could really see the activity. Well, they were throwing shots here as we finish the second round, but you could really see Javad slow down from all those left kicks, Joe.
And I think that's the strategy that Petsongkom will need to rely on in the third round and not expend too much energy, in my opinion. Probably up on the scorecards over 2 rounds comfortably there. That first round, whilst it wasn't scored a knockdown from that right hand, still dramatic in effect. Let's go and have a look at these replays.
Ooh, tough check from Javad there. Decent job catching, but not quite finding the placement there. Just out of range, maybe.
I mean, when we talk in terms of criteria, scoring criteria in Muay Thai, effective damage being high up there, and those kicks, the left kicks, were definitely breaking the frame of Javad noticeably there, especially when they were starting to score up onto the right hand. Was dropping his wrist a fair bit in that second round. So let's see what the third round of action, what do you think Javad can do to turn this around, Dougie?
I think he's got to set it up. It's still there. I do see moments where Petsongkom's guard is dropped down. If Javad can find a way in there to land that hook, it could be deadly. And I think that's pretty much what his game plan has to be. Maybe being behind on the cards here. Good catch there from Javad, but the balance of Petsongkom really good there.
Little bit of a slip there on the canvas from Petsongkom, hitting a leg kick through his troubles, but answers back with a beautiful right kick to left kick straight into the clinch. Underhook there from Javad.
Maybe not going to be the best strategy of Javad here. I'd like to see him kind of go forward a little bit more, as Petsongkom has been having no troubles hanging on the back foot. Beautiful balance there again from the youngster Petsongkom.
I mean, the trouble with Javad is that he just keeps relying on that big left hook, and it's just being telegraphed. He shoots straight from the hip, doesn't set it up, and it's big and wide, really looking for the Hail Mary shot, but Petsongkom just reads it every time and redirects that left kick straight up onto the arms. And I think he's hurt Javad's right arm, that Javad's not really answering back with the right hand anymore, just relying on that big left.
Yeah, he's moving around. His body energy is telling like he's about to let loose, but just kind of frozen there. Maybe stuck in the mud a little bit, frustrated. feeling a little bit lost as Petsongkhong is cruising to this third round, kind of a sparring match here for Petsongkhong.
Yes, the very experienced 15-year-old in the red trunks is looking like he's on cruise control here, controlling the center of the ring. Sitting there, just waiting and baiting and throwing off that counter left kick all day.
Ooh, yeah, almost landing it at will.
I'll tell you what, back in my fight career, left kick all day, a big favorite of mine. What about you?
Yeah, same. That was one of the first things that my trainer taught me back home.
Beautiful right hand over the top there from Petsongkhong. Just trying to run down the clock here for the last 20 seconds of our third bout of the morning. See, Javad needs to pull something out of the magic hat here to turn this around. Just taking a lot of damage from Petsongkhong's back foot. Looking up at the clock in the dying seconds, and that is it, folks. A comfortable cruise control for Petsongkhong Fairtex, showcasing experience, ring control, and how to take it against the puncher. So we'll go and have a look at these replays. He marches forward. You can see Javad trying to rip the leg off of Petsongkhong. Javad had his moments in that fight for sure, some big, heavy power shots, but just not quite finding the time and placement for it. You definitely go back to the drawing board, work on setting up some of those big power punches. He's still dangerous, but a lot to learn from this one. Let's throw it over to MC Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27. 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27 for the winner. In the red corner, Petsongkhong Fairtex. Congratulations to Petsongkhong Fairtex picking up the decision victory here in our third fight of the day at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปครับนักมวยจากประเทศฝรั่งเศสและนักมวยจากประเทศอังกฤษพิกัดน้ำหนัก 63 กิโลกรัม Join us after the break for more Muay Thai action at 63 kilograms.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme here from the legendary Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. We now move on to the 4th bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Michael O'Neill.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a Fairtex Fight right here at Lumpinee Stadium. Coming into the black corner from the United Kingdom, Michael O'Neill. 31 years of age, standing at 167 centimeters tall, with a fight record of 3 fights, 3 wins, so undefeated on paper. Now, representing Lamai Muay Thai in Koh Samui. I was speaking to Michael backstage, and he was talking about a little bit about his journey in Muay Thai. He started just before COVID and then taking about a year off. And then I said, oh, what motivates you to fight? It's one of those really interesting questions I like to ask people. What is the motivating factor for you to jump into the ring and put it all on the line? And he said, just for the love of Muay Thai. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And then after COVID, returning back to the ring and training, just wanting to give it 100%. And what a journey it has been, coming for his Lumpinee debut today.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Hamia Jugarta.
And making his way into the red corner is Hamia Jugarta. He's 28 years old. He's standing at 175 centimeters. Hamia's got 11 fights, 8 wins, 3 losses. He's a Frenchman. He likes to punch and kick. Hamia training out of Petsaman Gym in Pattaya. I know he's fought locally at some of the stadiums there, as well as a recent fight here in Bangkok at the other national stadiums. But I think today is his Lumpinee Stadium debut. He will be looking to score a big win here against the man from the UK.
And we were talking about in one of the previous fights about the rivalry that goes through the ages, but I gotta say, this one, France taking on the United Kingdom, a rivalry that is almost as old as the sport itself, Muay Thai. This one going to be interesting. I always love a good French versus UK matchup, as Hamia jumps over the ropes for 3 rounds of Muay Thai action.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 63 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 63 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 63 กิโลกรัม สูง 167. Weighing in at 63 kilograms, standing 167 centimeters tall. มาจากสหราชอาณาจักร From the United Kingdom, Michael O'Neill. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 63 กิโลกรัม สูง 175. Weighing in at 63 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศฝรั่งเศส From France, Hamia Jugarta. And your referee, จ่าสิบโทพิเชษฐ์ กหกสิทธิ์
Here we are with the Taylor tape, Muay Thai at 63 kilos. Hamia Jugarta taking on Michael O'Neill from the UK. A puncher versus a clincher. Hamia coming off a recent win by a knockout with some big heavy hands. And of course, Michael O'Neill from Diablo Muay Thai in UK. Very well versed inside the clinch. Let's see what happens here. Round number 1.
Nice stiff jab from Hamia right out the gates.
Starting off well, straight on the outside. Oh, some big hands there from Hamia. Goes down to the body, goes up top. Michael's got to be careful here and keep those hands nice and high. shell up a little bit. Nice little attempted sweep there from Michael. What do you think Michael can do to shut down these punches?
Definitely, Michael needs to stay out of that boxing range. I think he should do what he likes to do is march forward, clinch up, knee. You definitely don't want to stay on the center line against a fighter like Hamia because the Frenchman is throwing heat so far.
That's what we've seen before on other shows in Bangkok. Hamia comes for business, especially with those hands. Michael's staying very aware of them, respecting the punch early on. Pushing him inside the pocket now. Halfway through round one. Big left hook to right hand there from Hamia.
I think Michael should start throwing a few more of those low kicks, hopefully slow down some of Hamia's heavy hands. That is a pretty good deterrent of somebody who's slinging some heavy hands at you. Is you need to chop the leg or utilize the teep, something to deter that.
Yeah, often when you listen to the Thai commentary, they talk about puncturing the tire. So putting a knife into the tire and slowing the vehicle's movement in terms of leg kicks, and that's what Michael needs to do now. Go back to that leg kick and shut down the forward pressure of Hamia. He comes in with those barrage of punches and locks on now.
He may have realized what we were just saying. It seems he's looking for those low kicks, but needing to keep his guard up because we wind down to the last 30 seconds of this first round. Hamia is still throwing hits, but Michael seemed to have found some knees here. He scored a few knees here as we wind down to the first round.
Michael is no stranger to the battle of Muay Thai, fighting a fair bit down on the island circuit. But now he's in the heart of Bangkok here at Lumpinee Stadium. So that is the end of round one. Let's go and have a look at the replays. What did you take away from that round, Mr. Dougie Malagon?
I think as you can see here, Hamia landing heavy shots there with the overhand right, looking a bit dangerous there for Michael. Michael needing to keep his guard up, doing well in the clinch though, finding a few knees there towards the end of that first round, but most of the beginning of that first round, Hamia was just pulverizing there. You can see just missing with the elbows, but battering Michael with the boxing, which is to be expected from the tough Frenchman. So let's see what he can do to make some adjustments as we go into the second round here, Joe.
You can see Michael getting a bit of a stern talking to from his corner over there at the Muay Thai. Really one of the first into Thailand that developed a lot of outstanding foreign talent here in Thailand. And here we are for round number two. Nice lock on inside the clinch and side control here from Michael. Just needs to find the placement for the left knee to left elbow. But Hamia doing a good job of disrupting the side control there.
Hamia not necessarily looking like he enjoys the clinch, but finding a way to stay away from the knees so that he can go right back to the boxing there. You can see as Michael pretty much walking straight forward with minimal movement there. It's a little bit dangerous. You can be a sitting target for a heavy boxer.
That's right. Michael needs to rush in a bit more and set it up with a kick or a teep to gain entry inside the clinch here. You can't keep walking in at the same speed, but that's just one of those things that comes with experience, pushing that head down right there. But again, they're finding a way to get out of it.
And that's exactly what Michael needs to do. He needs to keep chopping that leg to slow Hamia's boxing down and then continue to tie him up and land these knees because those are scoring.
Good press up on the head there, trying to break Hamia's posture. But Hamia still holding on, but doesn't like the clinch and the elbows, that's for sure. Trying to get back on the outside and rely on the boxing. As I said, this would turn into a nice clincher versus puncher battle here. Nice punch to kick there from Hamia. Still staying on the outside on the back foot.
And Hamia's
good setup for the elbow there from Michael O'Neill. Good deliverance of the right knee as well, setting it up, and Hamia does not like this at all, not one bit. And perhaps this is what Michael needed to do, was weather the storm from the punches.
And this is looking remnant of our first bout of the morning. Michael maybe finding a home with those marching knees, tying up Hamia. Hamia pretty much not throwing any punches at all anymore. Hamia needs to get back on his boxing and disrupt that marching from Michael.
He's definitely feeling Michael O'Neill's knees starting to wince after the deliverance of left, right. Michael needs to employ the long guard here and get past the punching power of Hamia. And there it is. Big right knee, side control, pushing that head down. Big left knee from Michael O'Neill. Beautiful work. And that is the end of round two. A much better round for Michael O'Neill from the UK. I might even have to unofficially give that round to him.
I would definitely have to give that round to Michael, Joe. I feel like they're even on the scorecards here with the first and second round. I feel like this third round is going to be telling of who can take away this victory here from both of these fighters' Lumpinee Stadium debut. So we may see some fireworks going into the third round here. Here you can see Hamia still trying to throw some boxing there, not quite as effective as the first round, as Michael grabbing him, clinching, putting him in side control, and kneeing, just missing the, really trying to push his head down and land that knee to the face. And there you can see Michael chopping the thigh of Hamia. I think that's probably frustrating Hamia as much as well, Joe.
I mean, when it comes to terms of fight styles, punches do tend to start off fairly early. They come straight out of the gates, and then they tend to slow down in about round 2 or 3 in these 3-round bouts. But clinch fighters, you know, in terms of traditional Muay Thai, 5-round Muay Thai, they don't really warm up till about round 3. And it perhaps could have just been the fact that Michael needed round 1 to warm up and see what Hamia had. But let's see what round 3 brings us right now.
Yeah, Michael hot on Hamia's trail, coming straight forward out of the gates, right back to the low kicks. His corner telling him forward, forward.
And locked onto his target now. But Hamia employing the body lock. A good strategy against the clincher. Just push your hips and push them against the ropes to shut down the clinch. That's not where Hamia wants to be.
Yeah, and Hamia punches not as effective as that first round, Joe. You're right. Maybe feeling a little fatigued here. The grueling energy that it takes as someone's locked onto you, clinching you, kneeing you there is so draining.
That's not a good look for Hamia to put his arm across his body like that. And you can see he does not like this clinch at all. The high deliverance of the knees. Beautiful. Pushes the head down and sends a right knee straight to the head, breaking the posture. It's big on the scorecards in terms of scoring criteria. Effective damage and breaking the posture.
He seems to really want to knee Hamia in the face, Joe. I don't know if that's something out in the UK Muay Thai fight scene, but I can tell that he has bad intentions as they clinch up there, aiming for Hamia's face. As he pushes down here again, you'll see.
Well, I do believe that in N-class Muay Thai in the UK, you are not allowed to knee to the face. For those UK viewers, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but Michael had one N-class fight before his 3 professional fights in Thailand. So perhaps he's just hungry to lock on and drive the knees straight into his opponent's faces. And that's what he's doing right now, trying to just get the upper hand on the plum position and drag Hamia's face straight into his kneecap.
And he was not kidding, Joe, when he told us he was a knee fighter. He is driving them home, adding them up right now, scoring big with it. Hamia essentially shutting down on his back foot, wanting nothing to do with it. And there it is, Michael locking him up again and just pounding away with those knees to the body. I'm actually surprised that Hamia is standing up still. He's got some heart.
Big, beautiful drag down of the head there, nearly taking the back, scoring after score with these knees. Michael O'Neill doing a beautiful job and showing how to shut down a puncher. This is the way to do it. Just walk forward, grab on, and shut down the distance of a puncher. That is the end of our 4th bout of the morning. A great showcase of sportsmanship here in center ring, bowing to each other. Let's go and have a look at these replays. What did you take away from that fight, Mr. Douglas Malagon?
Yeah, Michael really just locking in the victory here, going with this game plan that worked for him in the 2nd round. Just look at him driving away with those knees, locked onto Hamia. He can't escape. Hamia missing with the elbows, not able to find an opening there. Oof. Brutal, brutal Muay Cow game there. Hamia definitely has some heart, but couldn't find a way away from the knees.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this bout 29-28. 29-28 และ 29-28 for the winner in the black corner, Michael O'Neill. Congratulations to Michael O'Neill picking up the decision victory here at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาคู่ต่อไปครับมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก61 กิโลกรัมJoin us after break for more Muay Thai action at 61 kilograms.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
พาชาวบ้าน
Welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme here from the legendary Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on channel 7 HD. We now move on to the 5th bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out 1 Siam Fairtex.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fairtex Fight right here at Lumpinee Stadium. Coming in to the black corner is Nungsiam Fairtex, 21 years of age, standing at 174 centimeters with a fight record of 61 fights, 48 wins, and 12 losses, and 1 draw. Representing Fairtex Training Center out of Pattaya, hailing from the northeastern province of Surin, Thailand. His last 2 fights, he had a win over Petsai Phar Ponchimpi right here on Fairtex Fight, and a KO loss against Wen Loilek Sitjetuk on Fairtex Fight. So fairly even in terms of his last fights. He had a KO win, a KO loss. So let's see what he brings here this morning. Of course, a lot of great fighters coming from Surin province. One of my favorite fighters, Guangnern Horachabat Chombung, great technical fighter, old friend of mine, coming from Surin. Beautiful place. If you get the chance to travel to Thailand, go up and check out all the elephants in Surin province.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Atsawatet Sit Muadnit.
And making his way here into the red corner is Atsawatep Sitmuadnit. He's a 26-year-old standing at 173 centimeters. He's got 86 fights, 64 wins, 22 losses. Born in Bangkok, he's a puncher and a kicker. Atsawatep, a bit of a regular here at Lumpinee on the entertainment shows. His last few fights, he's had a loss to Israel Dos Santos here on Fairtex Fight. Another one on the 18th. He's got a win on points against Mukmandala at Fairtex Fight as well. He's also a regular on some other promotions here. Atsawatep, I believe he's got a win over the likes of a Y2K Fairtex, if I'm not mistaken, Joe, but he does have a lot of experience here, and he's going to be looking to get another win here at Lumpinee Stadium on this co-main event against Nungsiam Fairtex.
He's a fairly regular face here at Fairtex Fight, so looking forward to seeing what Atsawatep brings to our 5th bout of the morning, as he jumps over the ropes for 3 rounds of Muay Thai action.
ผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 61 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner, น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม สูง 174, weighing in at 61 kilograms, standing 174 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is Nungsiam Fairtex. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner, น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม สูง 173, weighing in at 61 kilograms, standing 173 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand, อัศวเทพสิทธิ์มวลนิต and your referee จาสิโธอนุกุลตามศรีลำ
Here we are with the tail of the tape, Muay Thai, 61 kilograms at Sawatep Sitmuadnit, taking on Nungsiam Fairtex, Thailand taking on Thailand. Scheduled for 3 rounds of Muay Thai action right here at Lumpinee Stadium, the home of Muay Thai in
Thailand versus Thailand. Nungsiam lightning fast.
I mean, we've seen some absolute wars on this morning. Our second bout with female athletes going absolutely at the wall in terms of clinch and kick battles. Now we're starting to see a bit more of a cerebral approach. Both our Thai gentlemen, Sawatep and Siam Fairtex. Two names that we see quite a fair bit here on Fairtex Fight. Great redirection there. Footwork there from Sawatep sitting on the back foot. Remaining calm.
Kind of pressing forward so far in the first minute of this first round as Sawatep utilizing that teep effectively to frustrate Nungsiam so far. Not exactly able to find his timing and rhythm. Sawatep missing with the uppercut straight cross there. Beautiful left kick by Nungsiam.
Then this is what I love to see in Muay Thai is, beautiful sweep there from Sawatep, almost super bank in terms of sweeps. I was just about to say, this is what I love to see, an aggressor taking on a technician, back foot fighter versus front foot fighter. Sawatep on the back foot, just picking Nungsiam apart with the scoring, relying on the left kick, the teep, scoring.
Beautiful left kick straight into the teep to manage that distance, Joe.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth, just like Meatloaf. Skips in from Nungsiam, trying to get the upper hand inside the clinch, but Sawatep pushes his hips forward and breaks that distance from the knees. Some great straight hands there from Sawatep. Beautiful left knee straight inside there from Nungsiam. What do you think Nungsiam can do to make a difference here?
I'd like to see him double up on some of those kicks maybe, to open up those kicks he's looking for. He looks a bit frustrated as they tie up in that first round, so I don't know if clinching is going to be the answer for Nungsiam.
No, I agree with you there. It just looks like Sawatep in complete control. Great ring craftsmanship there. Another thing in scoring criteria for Muay Thai is ring craftsmanship. How do you control the ring? I'll tell you what, Sawatep did a fantastic job making Nungsiam looking very silly there. Flying to the canvas indeed.
Yeah, Nungsiam looking a bit lost in the clinch there.
Tell you what, call that man the janitor because he swept the floor with Nungsiam Fairtex in that first round. Great ring control, beautiful to watch. I think Nungsiam's really going to have to push the pace and take the fight to Mr. Sawatep and just shut him down with timing. Not allow him to sit back comfortably and dictate the pace here. What do you think, Dougie?
Yeah, I think that's exactly right, Joe. He's got to press the action, double up on those kicks. Looks like he's opted to come out straight into the clinch. I don't know what his corner might have told him. Sawatep stalling against the ropes, nullifying that with ease. Right back on his teeth, just missing with the right cross. As they tie up again. Nungsiam still pressing forward.
And there's a bit of chatter in the comment section about the retirement age of fighters. You know, both these gentlemen are in their early to mid-20s. talking about before, normally this would kind of be the retirement age for fighters, but the development of sports science and opportunities in Muay Thai, like one championship and of course Fairtex fight providing opportunities for fighters to go to the global stage. The retirement age is, you know, getting a lot older now for fighters like Sexan, still not retired. Fighters like Liam Harrison not retiring until he was about 38, nearly 40 now. So a lot of opportunities in Fairtex fight, providing a lot of opportunities for fighters to keep fighting a lot longer. But back into the fight. Beautiful ring control here from Atsawatep.
Yeah, he is in complete control, Joe. Utilizing that teep. Once there's space, firing right back with his kicks. Dropping elbows over the top. Nungsiam almost chasing him down, but kind of just inactive other than marching forward, getting stuck as they tie up. Atsawatep in complete control in all aspects here of this second round. Looking really comfortable. Beautiful step out, beautiful footwork, landing the right kick.
And I think Nungsiam's starting to pick up the pace and take the fight to him, but he should have done this in round number one. I mean, a bit far on the scorecards in my opinion, but oh, this is what I like to see. Push the pace and shut Atsawatep down, but Atsawatep nearly taking the back there. Just needed to slip the arm over. Beautiful step in knee, not just sitting on the back foot. 20 seconds to go here in the second round.
Hard knees and elbows here, Joe. Those are no joke. Inches from brutal cuts.
Look at those beautiful side tapes to control the action and distance management from Atsawatep. And that is the end of round number two.
Atsawatep looking really strong in that second round. Tactical is all.
I think Nungsiam doing a bit of a better job in the second round there, but still needed to push the pace a bit more. I mean, Atsawatep not just relying on the back foot management there, but actually exploding in to some offense. But there again, beautiful control from that sweep. Look at that. Grace and beauty from Atsawatep. Just does it with ease.
Ooh, brutal body shot there, missing with the left hook follow-up. Atsawatep spinning it, looking for these brutal elbows. Let's see if Nungsiam can keep this pace and maybe land some effective scoring with that pace, because he's going to need to do something, I think, here in this third round to change the scorecards, Joe. I don't know about you.
Like a magician, he's going to need to pull something out of the hat to put on a show for the crowds here at Lumpinee Stadium. We are coming into the third and final round. Oh, and there we go. A little bit of a kick of the back leg from underneath him. Gets a bit of a warning from the referee for doing it a bit too early. Here you could see Nungsiam getting a bit desperate. Really looking to shut down Atsawatep where he stands.
Yeah, happy to clinch up and try to land knees. Racing in to Atsawatep's clinch, though. He's able to tie him up and nullify that aggression.
Look at that posture there. Just pushes the hand over the top, stands nice and tall, pushes the hips out. Just not allowing Nungsiam to get the deliverance of the knees. Beautiful timing with that teep straight on the hips. Step up left knee there from Atsawatep. God, I wish I could have fought like that.
Yeah, Atsawatep is very tactical in all aspects of every angle of this fight. The range, the timing, the teep.
Savatep really is the full package. Sitting on that back foot, explodes in offensively, not just sits back defensively, but actually takes it to Nungsiam as well, putting Nungsiam in the pocket where he wants him to shut him down inside the clinch.
And it's always so impressive to see a fighter who's so comfortable off their back foot, but then firing offensively off that back foot, Joe. I know, being a fan of beautiful, authentic, classical Muay Thai, this has got to be a work of art for you to watch here, Joe.
Absolutely, Doug. You took the words right out of my mouth. Just Atsawatep, such a smooth operator with that teep, wiping the floor with Nungsiam's body from that ferocious teep, sending him to the canvas in that last exchange. What a way to end the final minute.
30 seconds winding down here. Nungsiam has seemingly slowed down, maybe just out of frustration or chasing Atsawatep around the ring for 3 rounds has got to be exhausting. But Atsawatep dancing his way to a victory here. Still scoring a few last Hail Mary elbows from Nungsiam, but I think that's all she wrote.
I would agree with that. The dying seconds of this round going down now. And that is it. Atsawatep finishing with a left kick upstairs and a great show of sportsmanship from both fighters. And one of those signs of sportsmanship is often fighters going to the opposite corner to get water from the cornerman. And a great show of respect. Look at that tape from Nungsiam, giving it back to him. But it just wasn't enough, in my opinion, over 3 rounds of action. Just had to do a bit more and really take the fight to Atsawatep. That final round got a bit desperate. What did you think, Doug?
Yeah, I think Atsawatep was just, like you said, a smooth operator, shoving Nungsiam away with ease.
Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. 29-28 และ 29-28 for the winner. In the red corner, Atsawatep Sitmuatnit. Congratulations, Atsawatep Sitmuatnit, picking up the decision victory here in our 5th bout of the day at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่เอกของเราในวันนี้ครับ We are going to take a quick break and we will be back with our main event.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Fairtex Hybrid Wood Guard ดูแลไม้อย่างคนรักไม้
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. For those of you just joining us, you are in time for our main event. สำหรับใครที่เพิ่งมานะครับ คุณมาทันคู่เอกของเราแล้วในวันนี้ครับ In the black corner, let's bring out Shokruz Ortikov.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event of the morning. Coming in to the black corner, representing Uzbekistan, Shokruz Ortikov. 25 years of age, standing at 176 centimeters tall, with a fight record of 37 fights, 28 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. Fighting out of Takaya Fight Club in Bangkok. His last fight was a loss on points against Monchalum Mulping Al Roy Jongbei. Another promotion here in Bangkok. Now we know our Uzbekistani fighters come to do business. Heavy hands, low kicks, lateral movement, and a whole lot of heart. Excited for this one.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Chatpet Rongrien Gila Lampang.
And making his way into the red corner is Rongrien Gila Lampang. Chapet is 17 years old. He stands at 175 centimeters. He's got 49 fights, 38 wins, 11 losses. Born in Lampang, Thailand. He likes to use his elbows. Chapet is another regular here at Lumpinee, picking up his last couple wins on another show here. I know he's a Grand Prix tournament champion recently, so no stranger to the lights of the famed Lumpinee Stadium. Chapet will look to add another victory to his belt against the Uzbekistan. So we should have a fun international matchup here for our main event on Fairtex Fight this morning.
This is the main event คู่เอกในวันนี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 71 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที A Muay Thai bout at 71 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมนำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 71 กิโลกรัม สูง 176 weighing in at 71 kilograms, standing 176 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอุซเบกิสถาน from Uzbekistan Shokruz Ortikov แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 71 กิโลกรัม สูง 175 weighing in at 71 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand ชาติเพชรโรงเรียนกีฬาลำปาง and your referee สิบเอกกฤษดาผลตื้อ
Tail of the tape, our main event at 71 kilograms. Chatpet Rongrien Gila Lampang taking on Shokruz Ortikov from Uzbekistan. Good international matchup for this one. 3 rounds of Muay Thai action.
Maybe we might see firework coming out here in the first round, Joe.
Oh, big heavy. Left, right, over the top from Chatpet to start things off.
What? Yeah.
as you were saying, fireworks. I think we can expect a lot of power. And as I said, Uzbekistani fighters definitely come to do business. Nothing but bad intentions on the end of those gloves.
Not cliche, but pretty signature of the Uzbek fighters. Heavy hands, maybe some kickboxing style with some good low kicks, but brawlers indeed. They are game for sure, Joe.
They do tend to come in with a fair bit of amateur experience. In a lot of those Eastern Bloc countries, their governments pour a lot of money into combat sports development. They do have very extensive amateur records in boxing and kickboxing, almost as many as Thais in regards to the amount of experience they have in the ring. Coming into, professional Muay Thai with nearly like hundreds, 200s of amateur fights. It'll be interesting to see on paper what Shokruz's amateur career was like. He's coming in definitely very calm and collected, looking for the moment to strike with those heavy hands. Great lean back there as well. Beautiful dump there from Chatpet.
Now Chatpet looking cool, calm, and collected as we come down to the final minute of this first round of our main event, Joe. Feeling each other out. Both of these fighters do have a lot of experience, like you said, so this will be a good fight.
Big palm over the face there from Shokruz, but gets taken down and his frame broken in that last clinch exchange. The referee breaks them apart. 30 seconds to go in the first round. Back in center ring.
Chatpet landing some good right kicks. Shokruz balance a little bit off at the end of this first round.
I mean, whilst there might not have been a lot of power behind that last kick that made Shokruz fall, definitely plays onto the judge's scorecard in terms of effective damage, throwing Shokruz off balance. So that is the end of round one. Let's go and have a look at these replays. What would you be telling Chatpet in the corner there, Doug?
I'd like to see Chatpet open up a little bit more into this second round, which I'm sure he will with his experience here at Lumpinee. Those kicks doing damage. Beautiful kick to the body there of Shokruz. Shokruz trying to hold on, but Chatpet's balance really good. Good sweep there by Chatpet. Overall, I think I'd have to give that first round to the Thai. Chatpet doing just a bit more than Shokruz.
Moments ago, we just saw DJ Sanook showing us some moves there, cutting shapes on the dance floor. Bringing the good vibes to Fairtex Fight every Saturday, where you can watch us here at Lumpinee Stadium, 10 a.m. Thai time. Check us out on Channel 7 HD, YouTube at Fairtex Fight. Brought to you by Tero Digital. Of course, Fairtex Fight equipment, good sports gear. But here we are, round number two. A big palm over the face there from Chatpet inside the clinch. Shokruz looking for the right elbow inside, but not quite finding the breakage to get any leverage on it.
And Shokruz's corner telling him to push forward, apply a little bit of pressure to the Thai. Beautiful counter by the Thai though, Chatpet, as he cross faces Shokruz again, probably feeling a little bit more comfortable in the clinch there, Joe.
Still Chatpet controlling the ring and distance there with that teep. Straight into the clinch. Side control now. Putting the palm over to set up the left elbow from Chumpet. Nearly taking the back as our referee breaks them apart.
And I am waiting for those elbows, Joe. That is apparently what Chumpet likes to utilize, so elbows may come if there is more clinching, but Shawcruz finally finding a little bit of momentum there with his right kick, pushing the pace. Chumpet back against the ropes, but landing knees and taking the back against Shawcruz. He definitely does feel a bit more comfortable in the clinch, which is not surprising when you're fighting a Thai.
And I love how our referees break them apart just at the right moment. Enough for Chumpet to take the back there. Of course, our referee, the man in the middle, a former fighter himself. Fight on the stadium circuit. I really do think the Thai referees are the gold standard of officiating in the world of Muay Thai. Nice right kick there in the world of Muay Thai. Nice combinations there from Shawcruz. Try and set up that right kick, but eats a right kick for his troubles.
Yeah, Chumpet timing Shawcruz's advance really well and just sticking him with that right kick as he crashes in. And then right back to being calm and collected. I think Shawcruz could do a bit better for himself if he could find a way to jab his way in there rather than just launching off one strike combos at a time. Set it up. Otherwise, Shawcruz is just going to go, or Chumpet, excuse me, will go to town with those counter kicks.
So that is the end of round 2. Officially, unofficially, who do you think is up on the scorecards at the moment?
I definitely, Chumpet is definitely in control of this fight so far, landing kicks effectively, dominating in the clinch. Shawcruz a little frustrated there, not quite landing effectively. Good lean back there. I'd like to see Shawcruz a little bit more of that, going to the body, back up to the head, rather than just winging that hook there, because Chumpet seems to see that coming a mile away and then just answering right back with that kick, Joe.
And I think I mentioned in one of our other fights, our Iranian fighter, Javad, was shooting from the hip. When I mean that, he throws the hook from the hip, not from the shoulder. So you can see it coming from a mile away, completely telegraphed. You've got to set up those body shots. Make them guess. Keep their guard up so you can go down below. But all I am is a humble commentator. Here we are coming into the 3rd round of action.
I think you're right, Joe. I think Chumpet has been here plenty of times before, fighting on these international shows, winning Grand Prix. He's definitely faced his fair share of international opponents, and his vision is very good. He can see anything being telegraphed a mile away. You're right.
Oh, big reply there from Chumpet, smiling it off as well. Just having the time of his life here in center ring, sitting on that back foot. Just waiting for Shawcruz to unleash the punishment, but make him repent for his sins on the way in with that whopping left kick from Chumpet.
Just bouncing in, Joe, sitting here ringside, just looking at the sheer size of Chumpet's calves. He's just built to hop in and smash you with those powerful kicks. Right back to being cool, calm, and collected. We're a minute down here, the final round of our main event. Nice check from Chumpet, seemingly unfazed by Shawcruz combos.
It looks like the kicks from Chapet are starting to sting on the arms of Chokru. He was a bit tentative to get inside the range of Chapet's kicks.
Yeah, and Chapet happy to wait. Maybe feeling he's done enough in these first 2 rounds to just cruise his way to a 3rd round decision. But Chakros needs to stay aggressive and stay on him and not give Chapet any space to operate, or he's going to take some more of those kicks. Another right kick there from Chapet. Back to a teep.
I definitely think Big Boss Prem Usada will be watching Chapet very closely and having him on again, I hope, because what a performance Chapet has put on this morning. Controlling the action against the heavy-handed aggressor Chokroos, but just not leaving him much to answer for here. I mean, a good performance by Chokroos. I think Chapet coming out more in these moments as we end round number 3. Let's go and have a look at the replays from that 3rd and final round.
Beautiful right kick there from Chokroos, but Chapet answering right back. Beautiful kick, controlling the clinch as he did throughout the fight, scoring with the knees, evading Chokroos combos, and then answering right back with his strong kicks.
I mean, it's just an effective display of how to win from side control.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
ทุกพลังช่วยเหลือกัน
มวยมันพัน Extreme
After the completion of all 3 rounds in our main event, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27, 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27. For the winner in the red corner, ชาติเพชรโรงเรียนกีฬาลำปางท่านผู้ชมครับเราหมดเวลาแล้วในช่อง 7 HD ครับแต่เรามีอีก1คู่ที่จะถ่ายทอดสดออนไลน์อีกสักครู่เดียวนะครับ Ladies and gentlemen, we are unfortunately out of time here on Channel 7 HD, but we still have one more fight lined up for those of you watching online. Before we go, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Chongjet HD, Tero Entertainment, Fairtex, Seawood Hybrid Woodguard, สนามมวยลุมพินีและยุทธสปอร์ตเกียร์ From me, Mark Abbott, the team here at Fairtex Fight, Lumpinee Stadium, Channel 7 HD. We'll see you next week. สวัสดีครับ
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme